Rodney to that great weather this weekend because there's a great walk taking place, and it's all about walking with a purpose. It's the Making Strides Breast Cancer Walk. It's taking place tomorrow at Atlantic Station. Brooks Baptiste outside for us this morning with a preview of what you can expect at that walk. Brooks, have you made yourself comfortable in that big pink chair?
Look, Gravir, that's a big chair behind me, so I didn't want to hop up on there and embarrass myself on live television. But I will tell you this is such an incredible event. I did have my pink on. It's a little cold out here, but thankfully Heidi Floyd is here and she's all pinked out with this chair. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So I've got to know, what is the story behind this chair?
Well, it represents the big Making Strides walk that we've got coming up, and so it really represents more than just a chair. It's all everything the American Cancer Society does. It's research. It's quite frankly saving lives. So that's what this chair means.
Really cool, really cool. And you know what's interesting about this month in particular, I think we all have a connection in some way, right? You know, I've had a great-grandmother who passed because of breast cancer. I know many survivors. And you have a story yourself.
I do, yes. So I'm a two-time breast cancer survivor. The first time I was diagnosed, I was pregnant with my son, and so we kind of had to make the choice about whether or not we were going to go ahead with the pregnancy, and we decided that we were, and we had to find an oncologist who would take care of us. And the doctor who did was a genius, wonderful man, who also is part of the American Cancer Society. He was funded by their research grant. So it's not something that is distant out in the future. You know, that research is saving lives right now, not just moms, but like children and all of us. We're all impacted, like you said, so it's really important.
So Heidi, tell me about this walk that's happening. We know this is a major event. It's major, as I said earlier in the show, it's major like this chair.
Yes.
It's a huge event really to bring some awareness, and let's talk about how exactly this is all going to play out this weekend.
Sure. So it's tomorrow morning at Atlantic Station. I think the key is, even if you haven't registered yet, even if you're not signed up, come anyway. Come support us. Come walk. It's a walk at your own pace. It's very easy, but there are a lot of us that are going to be there. A lot of survivors. A lot of our family, our community. It is, like you said, not one person is diagnosed. We all go through this together. You know, it's a community situation. So. Just come tomorrow to Atlantic Station. Even if you can only come for a little while, even if you can't walk the whole way, just come and support us and see what's going on. There's going to be a lot of vendors and just people that really care about our community. They're going to be there, so come celebrate with us. It's really a celebration of everything that's happening.
So obviously this is a time to bring some awareness, but also a time to fight against breast cancer through funding. Yes. So how can folks get involved in that way?
You can absolutely make donations when you come, but you can also do it online. Donations are incredibly easy to make, and it doesn't have to be done at once. If you can't make a big lump sum, you can make donations, set it up so that you do it once a month, you know, whenever you can, whenever it's convenient for you, and every amount matters. Any little bit can be pulled together and really just make a huge change. So just consider a donation.
And Heidi, what do you say to someone who is dealing with breast cancer right now? You know, some are fortunate to be survivors. Some are going through that right now, and they don't know. They're like, I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this thing. But you being a two-time survivor, what's some words of encouragement that you can share with them?
You're not alone. There's a community out there for you, even if you don't know it right now. Find us. We're out on social media. Your fellow sisters and brothers who have had this disease, who continue to have this disease, we're up 24/7 on social media, and we're willing to talk to you. And there are advances being made in research, and it's crucial. So just find us. We want to help you. We want to be your team.
And speaking of a community that supports, y'all come on in. Heidi, you brought some friends with you. We've got this great group. Hey, this is going to be a great time for sure. And just tell people they need to be here.
You need to be here. Make it start tomorrow.
He's got all the energy. That's what I'm talking about. Back to you on the inside, Gravir.
Be there or be square. And you know what I love, Brooks? I think the message there is, yes, it's fundraising. Yes, it's all of that. But the community support and to know that you're not alone, that is so important. Yeah. So important. Thanks for that very much. That walk begins at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, it's at Atlantic Station. If you're interested, you can scan that QR code on your screen to sign up or head over